Hey, good morning. This is Joey from the Gym Junkies. It never gets any easier, I'll tell you that much. Today is day 15. Now, what I'm going to do is start helping you get an idea of what my nutrition is. So some of you may know I had a really bad cheat day this weekend, and those are going to happen. And I always tell people, if you're going to have them, just enjoy them. Don't beat yourself up. There's nothing wrong with being human as long as you get right back on the saddle and you keep pushing. Odds are you didn't do anything that was too detrimental to your plan. But for those of you that have a hard time sticking to it, you better learn real quick that chicken and rice are going to be your best friend. I go to Safeway about twice, well, let's say about 3 times a week. And what I do is I go buy the rotisserie chickens that they have there that are already pre-made. I buy one of those. I bring them home. I strip the meat down. I cook a bunch of brown rice, and then I put about a half a cup of brown rice in with a serving of chicken and just start putting them in Tupperware and box them away. With one rotisserie chicken, you should be able to get 3 good meals. So sometimes you want to buy 1, sometimes you want to buy 2. The important thing about having these meals in your fridge is anytime you get hungry, go into these meals. You're going to be roughly about 220 calories dealing with, I believe, a 5 to 7 ounce piece of chicken breast, which is equivalent to about a serving. So when you do that, I always say you want a little bit of chicken to fit on the inside of your palm. And then that'll give you an idea of what that weight is going to be. So you put that in, half a cup of brown rice, and throw that in. And I eat one of them as soon as I get home from the gym. I eat one of them at lunch, and I eat one of them for dinner. Now, it is important to make sure that you get your salads in there and you get your fruits and vegetables so you can get your micronutrients. You got to make sure you keep up with your vitamins. So that is what I do. I add fruit in. If I'm going to eat fruit, I keep it in my diet between the morning and 6 p.m. If you have any sugars and carbs, I would say the last carb you should take in should be around right between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Now, this is not the right way to do it. And this is not the wrong way to do it. This is just the way that worked for me. So I don't want to be one of those guys that is giving good advice versus bad advice. I just want to let you know on what I do to achieve my fitness goals. Now, when I have my off days, I'm going to stay away from carbs a little bit more. And we'll get into that in a little bit more detail maybe tomorrow or the day after. But on my workout days, there's no problem eating carbs. You're going to be burning them anyway. The question is, are you going to eat them the night before? Or are you going to eat them the day after? It's depending on what your goals are, if you want to gain muscle or lose fat. Right now, I'm trying to lose fat. So I'm going to keep just so you know, I'm going to keep my carbohydrates down to about 150 grams of carbs a day. And I'm most likely going to eat those carbs after my workout between there and 12 p.m. So I'm at the gym. Let's go ahead and get started. And let's see how I can get these muscles to flare out.